Imagination is not just daydreaming or fantasy. It is the unseen architect of everything you experience. Before anything exists in the physical world, it must first exist in the mind. Every invention, every building, every movement of greatness began as an invisible idea held in someone's imagination. What you consistently imagine with belief becomes the structure upon which your life is built. If you see yourself as powerful, you will walk differently. If you see yourself as worthy, opportunities will respond to you. And if you imagine success as already yours, your actions, words, and even your energy will begin to reflect it. Your current reality is nothing more than a mirror of what you've previously accepted as possible. If you want to change the mirror, you must first change the image you're holding inside. This is why those who dare to imagine boldly, not just wish or hope, but embody, end up creating lives others only dream about. Imagination, when fused with emotion and conviction, rewrites the future. You're not limited by what is, you're limited by what you allow yourself to see. Train your mind to live in the world you want, not just the world you're in. Speak it, feel it, walk in it, even when no one else sees it. Because when your imagination becomes more real to you than your circumstances will begin to shift to match it. To live in the end means to mentally and emotionally dwell in the state where your desire is already fulfilled. It's not about hoping, wishing, or waiting. It's about assuming right now that what you want has already happened. This isn't pretending or faking it. It's a shift in consciousness. When you live in the end, you stop asking if it will happen and start knowing that it already has. You begin to think from the result, not toward it. You think as the person who already has the success, the relationship, the breakthrough, not someone chasing it. This way of being alters how you move through life. Your tone changes. Your energy shifts. Your decisions reflect your new identity. You don't settle, stress, or over-explain because you know it's done. You feel the relief, the gratitude, the joy of already having. And when your inner world aligns with that final result, your outer world bends to match it. People, circumstances, and opportunities begin to rearrange to reflect what you've already accepted as true within. The moment you start living in the end, you collapse the gap between who you are now and who you are becoming. You no longer fight with the present, you rise above it. You create not by force, but by identity. You're no longer trying to get there, you are there. Everything else is just catching up. Feeling is the secret, because emotion is the language of creation. It's not enough to simply think about what you want. Thought without feeling is powerless. The true power lies in embodying the emotional state of your desire already fulfilled. When you feel something deeply, your subconscious mind accepts it as real, regardless of your current circumstances. This is how reality begins to shift, not through force, but through alignment. Your feelings are creative tools. They are the evidence of what you truly believe. You can repeat affirmations all day, but if deep inside you still feel unworthy, anxious, or doubtful, that is the message you are truly sending out. On the other hand, if you speak your desire and allow yourself to feel peace, joy, and certainty around it, you are planting a living seed in the soil of your reality. That feeling, held consistently, will grow into form. The secret is not in forcing yourself to be happy all the time, but in choosing to return to the feeling of your desired state over and over until it becomes your natural dwelling place. When you feel love, abundance, success, freedom, now, you activate those frequencies in your life. Life responds to how you feel far more than what you say. Your dominant emotions become your future experiences. So if you want to change your life, change how you feel, not someday, right now. The world you experience is not separate from you. It is a direct reflection of your inner state. Everything you see, react to, and attract is mirroring what you deeply believe and feel within. If you carry thoughts of lack, struggle, or fear, your external reality will echo those vibrations through repeated challenges, delays, or missed opportunities. On the other hand, if you are rooted in confidence, peace, and expectation of good, life will mirror that through clarity, alignment, and breakthrough moments. The outer world is not causing your inner state is shaping your outer world. You don't change your life by attacking circumstances. You change it by changing the inner lens through which you see everything. When you shift your inner dialogue from "I can't" to "it's already mine," you'll begin to notice doors opening that once felt locked. People will treat you differently, not because they've changed, but because your energy no longer invites what it used to. Your relationships, finances, health, and even timing will adjust to match who you believe you are at your core. The world has no choice but to reflect the truth you hold within. So if you're waiting for the world to change so you can feel better, you're giving your power away. Instead, decide how you want to feel, live from that feeling, and watch the world rearrange itself to confirm your new state. Your reality is not fixed, it's a living mirror. Change what you hold inside, and the reflection will follow. You are the operant power, which means the true creative force behind your life is not fate, chance, or external circumstances. It is you. You are not a victim of the world around you. You are the cause. Everything you experience begins first in your consciousness. Your thoughts, your assumptions, your feelings, they are not passive. They are active forces shaping your reality in every moment. When you understand that nothing has power over you unless you give it power, you begin to reclaim control. You are not here to wait for permission or validation. You are here to declare, decide, and align with the version of life you truly desire. The shift happens the moment you stop waiting for signs and start being the sign. It happens when you realize no one is coming to save you, and you no longer need them to. You are the one who decides what is true for you, and reality responds to that decision with precision. The outer world moves when you move internally. When you shift your self-concept, when you drop the doubt, when you assume the identity of someone who is already chosen, already capable, already worthy. There is no power greater than the one inside you. Circumstances don't create your belief. Your belief creates the circumstances. You are the author, the narrator, and the main character all at once. Every assumption you hold is a command to the universe. When you embody this truth, life becomes responsive rather than resistant. You stop chasing, and things begin to flow toward you. Because once you accept that you are the operant power, you stop asking if you can, and you begin declaring that you already have. Your desire is not random. It's not a fantasy or an accident. It is a message from your higher self, from the deepest part of your being, showing you what is already possible for you. The very fact that you can feel a desire so strongly is the evidence that it already exists for you in some dimension of reality. You wouldn't long for it if it wasn't yours to claim. Desire is a signal, not a suggestion. It is the call of something that is already created, waiting for you to align with it. You don't need to chase what you desire. You need to become the version of yourself who receives it. And when the desire feels intense, it's not a sign of lack. It's a sign that the fulfillment is close, that your inner self already knows it's done. You are not trying to create something new from nothing. You are becoming aware of what is already written in your path. That longing you feel is your soul recognizing what belongs to you, even if your current circumstances don't reflect it yet. Desire is sacred. It's not weakness or greed. It's direction. It's the compass of your purpose. And when you stop resisting it, stop doubting it, and start honoring it as divine guidance, your life begins to shift. You don't need proof in the outside world. The desire itself is the proof. Trust that it's there because you're meant to have it. Trust that what calls you is calling you because it's already real somewhere within you. Your job is not to wonder if it will happen, but to step into the version of yourself for whom it already has. Faith is not about believing in something distant or uncertain. It is about being loyal to the reality that exists beyond what your eyes can see right now. It means choosing to trust in the outcome you desire, even when there is no physical evidence to support it. Faith is the unwavering commitment to hold your vision steady, regardless of the temporary setbacks or contradictions in your current experience. It is a quiet, powerful knowing that what you have imagined and felt is already true, even if the world hasn't caught up yet. To have faith is to live from the end result before it manifests in time and space. It requires you to resist the urge to look for proof in the visible world and instead anchor yourself in the invisible. This loyalty to the unseen is what keeps your inner world aligned with your goals and prevents doubt from creeping in and dismantling your progress. When you truly have faith, You stop reacting to circumstances and start responding from a place of certainty and peace. Faith is not passive waiting, it's active trust. It fuels persistence, resilience, and patience. It allows you to move forward without knowing every step, secure in the understanding that the desired reality is already in motion. The more loyal you are to this unseen truth, the faster your external world reshapes itself to reflect what you hold in your heart and mind. Faith bridges the gap between desire and manifestation, and through it you become a magnet for the reality you have committed to. People's reason is a powerful tool that allows you to change your experience of the past in order to transform your present and future. The memories you carry are not fixed facts, but mental records that can be altered by how you choose to revisit and reinterpret them. When you go back in your mind and rewrite an event to reflect how you wished it had gone, you are not living in denial or fantasy. You are reshaping the blueprint of your reality. This act of mental revision sends a new signal to your subconscious, which then begins to align your external world to this new version of truth. By changing your perception of past failures, mistakes, or painful experiences, you release the emotional weight and limiting beliefs that have held you back. You create space for new possibilities and new outcomes to emerge. Revision doesn't erase the original event, but changes the meaning you give it, which is far more important. Your future is always influenced by the stories you tell yourself about your past, and when you tell empowering, victorious stories instead of ones of defeat or regret, your life starts to reflect those stories. This technique requires intention and consistency. Each time you revise, you reinforce a new pattern in your subconscious mind, one that supports growth, success, and peace. You take control over the narrative instead of letting it control you. Revision is a way to break free from the chains of old limitations and step fully into the person you are becoming. It's the silent architect behind miracles and transformations, turning old wounds into stepping stones. Persistence is the bridge between imagination and reality. It's not enough to have a vision or a strong desire. You must continue to hold on to that vision with unwavering belief until it solidifies into your physical experience. Many give up just before their breakthrough because they let doubt, impatience, or fear take over. But the secret is to keep assuming the feeling of the fulfilled desire, to keep living as if it is already true, no matter how long it takes. This steady commitment trains your subconscious to accept your new reality as inevitable. When you persist, you are sending a clear message that nothing can shake your conviction. Your mind and emotions become aligned with the outcome, creating a magnetic force that draws circumstances, people, and opportunities to you. The longer you maintain that mental and emotional state, the more it hardens like concrete setting around a framework. Eventually, what once seemed invisible and intangible becomes undeniable and physical. Persistence means resisting the temptation to surrender to current evidence or negative feedback. It means not giving your power away to temporary setbacks or external opinions. The process requires patience, faith, and relentless focus on the end result. Every moment you hold on to your vision with feeling, you are one step closer to turning it from thought to fact. The universe always responds to consistent energy, and persistence is the quality that transforms dreams into lasting reality. Your identity is the foundation upon which your entire destiny is built. It is not just about what you do or what goals you set, but who you believe yourself to be at the core. Every action, every thought, and every feeling flows from this inner sense of self. When you change your identity, when you shift the story you tell yourself about who you are, you change the trajectory of your life. Your external world cannot help but adjust to match the person you have become inside. If you see yourself as limited, unworthy, or incapable, your life will reflect those beliefs through missed opportunities and self-sabotage. But when you see yourself as powerful, deserving, and already successful, you start to act, speak, and move in ways that attract the life you envision. Identity is the silent driver behind all your choices. It shapes the habits you form, the relationships you nurture, and the paths you pursue. The process of transformation begins with a shift in identity before any external change occurs. You don't become someone new by changing your circumstances first. You change your circumstances because you become someone new. Your destiny is not predetermined by fate, but created moment by moment through who you choose to be. Every time you affirm a higher version of yourself, and live in alignment with it, you rewrite your future. Your identity is the seed, and your destiny is the fruit that grows from it. Remember this: your future is not shaped by chance, circumstance, or outside forces. It is shaped by the identity you choose to claim right now. The moment you fully embrace the truth that your name is already written in the winner's list, you step into a power that cannot be shaken. It's not about waiting for permission or proof. It's about knowing, feeling, and living as the victorious person you already are. Stand firm in that reality, persist without hesitation, and watch the world align itself to your unwavering belief. Victory is not just possible, it is inevitable, because it begins within you.